Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. I'm still out. I haven't been home yet. It's been the longest day. But I am at the end of it now. I'm about to go home, thankfully, and finish. But I'm just gonna keep the videos in this format today. I'm not even gonna go into the studio. It's hardly worth it at this time of day. And the sun has literally just come out. It's been a miserable, grey, horrible day, and it's just started to peek through the clouds. So who knows? It may stay or it may not. I don't know. However, the story for this one is quite good. They had the discussion, the debate, and then the vote on Gaza today. And what is particularly weird is that this was not the SNP motion that was being discussed. And this really, really annoyed just about everyone in the SNP because they were wanting to be the martyr. We covered the story earlier, how Beryl wanted to have his amendment or his motion voted down so that he could say, oh, look, we're the only people that cares. Well, it won't be voted down because they didn't select it to be voted. And that, of course, annoyed them. It annoyed the Tories because they wanted their one to be the motion that was discussed. But apparently, because of the rules, it had to be a Labour motion that was put forward. I think it might have been because it was opposition day, which they're allowed to put them forward. Anyway, regardless. So the fact was they all stood and they had this discussion. Now, in the middle of it, and this is the point of this video, in the middle of it, up comes Rishi Sunak. He stands and he starts making points and saying things about it's pointless having a ceasefire that will only collapse. If a ceasefire is going to be anything, it's got to be meaningful and long-lasting. And of course, he's quite right. This is the point. There's no point calling a ceasefire, arranging everything, and then having the whole thing collapse and back to bullets, not ballots, and all that kind of thing. So he is correct, but in the midst of this, and the cameras pick it up lovely. And I can't show you here because I don't have the facilities. But if you go onto the Express website and look for the story, you'll see it. And you'll see this lovely, lovely close-up in there of Mhairi Black. And in the middle of him giving his opinion, his view, on the floor of the House, Mhairi Black is seen mouthing. Now, obviously, I think she said it out loud, but obviously you can't hear it above the general hubbub. But it's quite clear from what she's saying that she is saying dickhead. She is calling Rishi Sunak a dickhead. Now, for many people, that will be quite an accurate description, shall we say. That's probably how a lot of people feel. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with people thinking that he's a dickhead. I call him a tax-avoiding, green card-carrying dickhead. But that's a different story on a different video. However, it is unparliamentary. This is the problem. It is unparliamentary, and I do think that now it's been exposed that she needs to offer an apology. But of course, she won't. Now, if Lindsay Hoyle is worth his toast, he will look at the video. He will decide for himself. And of course, he will definitely come to the same conclusion as everyone else watching the video, that it was indeed the word dickhead came out of her ignorant gob. And he will either make her apologise on the House for unparliamentary language, or if she doesn't, he can bar her. And she won't be able to enter. And the great thing is, and this is the only real power that we have over these people, is that when you get a ban from the House, if you're suspended and you're asked to leave, you don't get paid as an MP for every day of suspension because you cannot represent, you cannot do your job. And so give her a 30-day suspension and see her little feet run back in, ready to give that apology really quickly, because she does like the money. They all do. They're all grasping, greedy buggers, and they hate the idea of being suspended and losing money. But it is very clear. It's obvious. There's nothing. I sat in the car trying to mouth words and find words that would form the shape of dick head, and I couldn't come up with it. And I'm sitting there going, dear, no, dime, no, and I'm going through all these words that can be dick. I even tried deck, but you can tell from the way it's not as, it's close, but the head is not right. There's nothing else. You can't say anything else. So it's like you're trying to do that, and going through all the variations, and I couldn't find anything that wasn't dickhead. Well, there we go. We know now exactly what Mhairi Black thinks of Rishi Sunak. I mean, I'm not saying that she's wrong in any way, but I am saying that she shouldn't have said it. And I do hope Lindsay Hoyle, the Speaker, remonstrates with her, wags an admonishing finger, and gives her everything she's due coming to her. There we go. So that's it. That's it. However, just on a second note, and you can switch off now if you want. I've got nothing of import to say, except that I've been constantly in contact with Roddy and not Roddy, with Roger. We were talking about Roddy Dunlop. But Roger's got a load of stuff on him. He's got a load of stuff on Jason Leach, and I will be speaking with Roger Livermore quite a lot, I suspect, over the next few days and weeks. And we're going to drop a load more stuff on some very influential people, so do keep an eye out for that. But other than that, I'm done. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back. There'll be more videos to come, but I just thought this one would be well worth the watch. Thank you very much, and I will speak to you later. Bye.